Nityanandam, this is Mahajaya,
This is Wanmathy.
and we're actually going to be talking about today's satsang on June 12th, 2017. Swamiji actually talked about making past desires irrelevant and redundant. And actually, this video will be part of a series it's going to be part of a playlist that I'm going to be making on how to be powerful, on how to become powerful. So today's satsang was about making your past desires and past desires irrelevant and redundant. So you want to say more about that?
Yeah, when you, it's not that you can't have desires or shouldn't, but when you do, you're putting your energy into it. And the reason you want to make it
Irrelevant.
irrelevant, sorry, and redundant,
Okay.
because it's like you're making a clean slate for yourself, and then when you have these desires again, it comes to you faster.
So, everybody, on this planet and in this universe has desires. And the beautiful part of it is that when you have these desires, they should immediately manifest or manifest very, very, very quickly. And when Swamiji told us to make these past desires or past wants irrelevant and redundant, is that if they're not manifesting right now, what you should be doing is declaring to your consciousness, like commanding your consciousness, hey, or you should be saying, listen, these were my past desires, these were my past wants, I don't want them anymore. And what that does is every time you have a desire, a little bit of your consciousness, a little bit of your energy goes into making that desire happen. And actually, desires take time to happen, and so desires that you have had for years ago might just be manifesting today. And when you declare, when you command your consciousness to have a clean slate, like making your desires, your past desires irrelevant, what that does, it makes all those energies, all those bits of your consciousness come back to you, so that you have more energy into creating a desire that you want to manifest right now happen immediately. Do you want to say what you think about that?
That was interesting because I was wondering how making it irrelevant and redundant. I thought it was more like you were saying no to that stuff. Then I understood. It's like you're refreshing your mind because you're putting like all this pretty much maybe even negative energy because of your cognition. But if you like clean slate, don't think about anything, and know that it will happen, it'll manifest faster.
And we're not saying that you shouldn't have a desire. Let's say you have a desire to buy a house, and you've had this desire like for a long, long time, right? You should still make it irrelevant. Say, okay, I'm taking back this energy, and you should write a list of all the things that you want, you've had for the past years, for the past couple days, whatever it is, whatever you can remember. And one by one, just say, okay, I'm making this irrelevant, I'm making this redundant. And then once you've done that process, once you've gotten all your energy back, then you can say, okay, you know what, I declare I want a house now. And so all that energy from all your past desires that were going into it, to little things, it can be a desire such as, oh, I want mango, or I want cake, or some small desire. Now you have all that energy back into your consciousness. So when you declare, okay, I want this house, it actually happens faster. So what you're really doing is pressing a reset button, and then all the desires that you really truly want, you declare to your consciousness, okay, this is the desire that I want, and it actually happens faster.
Wait, that being said, doesn't mean when you manifest, you just wait for the cosmos to give it to you. No, you have to take small steps to go towards that goal. So if you want a house, whatever, however much it may be, don't think, oh, will I be able to afford it? But it's true, doing little things to work towards that your will intent and what you do to work towards it that will help manifest.
And like, not only manifest it, but manifest it like quickly, because like, you're working on a clean slate now. So all the small energies that you've put into millions of desires for the past years have come back to you, and now you're literally loaded. And when you make a desire from that point on, it will uh instantly actually manifest. And if not instantly, then really, really quickly, instead of taking months and months and years. So, like, this is a very, very powerful cognition, because when you realize this, like, you can actually do this, like, resetting of desires every single day, actually. I think Swamiji said every single morning or every single night you should do this, like, at the end. If there are any desires that, that didn't happen for you today, you should just command your consciousness, hey, look, this didn't happen. I'm resetting it for tomorrow. I'm going to be working on a clean slate, so that for that next day, your consciousness works on immediately manifesting these desires that you have, these wants that you have.
Remember, no self-doubting. You can do it.
And like, I just thought that was like so powerful, because anything that you want, like, anything that you desire can be manifested immediately. And like, Swamiji said something about this as well in a previous satsang, where infinity is immediate, and that's what we are. Infinity is God, and immediately happening is like letting us know that we are divine.
Yes.
And so actually when he's talking about this, like, that your desires and wants should manifest immediately, it was just like, wow, like, that's amazing.
The cosmos will shower you.
Yeah.
More than you have expected.
So thank you so much for listening to us. And if you have any questions, any comments, like, let us know. And we'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Nityanandam.
Dhyananam.